this is going to be a best of 3, just because this matchup is going to be extremely, extremely epic, and loser will pick the map. So that was game 1. Game 2 going to be coming up now. Are we going to be able to see the Australian players take out the Singaporean players once again, or are the Singaporean players going to be able to force an ace match? Here on the 2 vs 2, brought to you by SE2C.com. Just waiting on game 2 at the moment.
Town is a thief with a loaded gun. The sky runs by while the days are gone. The night falls prey to another sun. All like clockwork, they won't stop. They won't stop. They won't stop. They won't stop. Don't stand still or we'll lose our ground. The world keeps spinning just to wear us down. Say what you must while we're still around. The days go to sleep but they won't stop.
Hello one and all, welcome to game 2 between the Singaporean Alt Aaron and Infinity Revenant, facing against New Generations Benji and Light, hailing from Australia, Sydney actually. And the Australian player is able to take out game 1. This is going to be a best of 3 on Kaidarian Depth. It's actually the same map from game 1. Yes, it is. Whoa, is it? No, it's actually a different map, excuse me. Here we do have NGen Benji playing once again as the yellow Zerg here on the south side. His teammate NGen Light here on the western side as the blue Protoss. Infinity's Revenant here on the top side, and leaving Alternatives Aaron here on the right hand side. Nice to see Singaporean clans uniting against the Sydney threat. Of course, I am actually hailing from Sydney. And if you are in Sydney, a couple of tournaments that you need to know about. We're having a City Hunter charity event on the 13th. It's going to be in Chinatown on Sussex Street, so please join us there. You can find out details on SE2C.com. Light just going to be placing his pile a little bit close to the ramp, but whatever. Whatever. And I'm wondering if, the Singaporean players are going to be sticking with their same opening, just because, they got absolutely rolled in the last game. Light with his 4-gate play, and Benji with the fast feelings, just able to take him down pretty much with just the early aggression. Catching Aaron at a bad time when he was moving out, but I'm not really sure those stalkers would have helped. If he had held his ramp for longer, yes, that would have helped. But that Baneling bust on the Zealots, they're obviously going to have to address that. They need to get out an early sentry or something. So yeah, we could be seeing that deviation from Aaron getting the sentry out instead of the stalker, just to hold his ramp for the time being. Both teams actually going to be wishing good luck, and yeah, not too much deviation at the moment. Both Zerg players just getting their pulls down now. If we take a look at the production tab, Aaron's gateway a little bit faster than Light's, so that could be a sign of a little bit of nerves. Just want to be getting out his warp gate research a little bit earlier than the other Protoss player. Not really sure. No problems there, no problems there. Cyber 4 going down. A bit of a curious positioning here from Aaron, electing not to wall in. Of course, this ramp looks a little bit close. Actually, it looks like he's going to be putting a pylon there. And is that a 2-cell gap, actually? I'm not sure, but we'll see later. That will remain to be seen. Spawning pool is going to be finishing up right now for Benji. And Light's Cybernetics core is actually starting when Aaron's is just about finishing. So this could be bad. This could be a pretty good timing window for Aaron. Just to get out that warp gates and warp into the Protoss base and put some pressure on while Light does not have warp gate completed. could be using this Revenant Overlord here to spot up onto the high ground if Aaron does choose to put a proxy pylon here, and it looks like they're going to be doing exactly that. Just waiting upon that pylon for the time being. Roach Roar, no, Baneling Nest actually come down for Benji, so going to be doing the same strategy, anticipating this kind of wall in. This pylon here is not going to be a friend, it's going to be an extremely large weakness. And the Banelings are just going to be able to take it down extremely quickly. Still waiting on that pylon, man. Making me look bad. And it looks like Revenant's going to be electing to go Baneling as well, possibly to take down his opponent's Banelings. ZVZ, this used to be popular, just going Baneling, Speedling. And basically from there it would just be Micro War until one player went Roaches and either died or held it off. Or they would just open Roaches and completely just annihilate it. And finally, we do have the pylon going down for Aaron. Let's check out Revenant's vision. Let's check out Aaron's vision. Yeah, they can both see on top. Of course, they do have shared vision. Duh. And Aaron actually going to be putting 3 proxy pylons in the base of Light around the backside of the minerals. Not sure why he's doing this. Perhaps he's going to be exploiting his warp gate timing. Note that it has completed and that Light's still on the way. This could be extremely bad. Revenant coming in here with some Speedlings. Going to be taking down the gateway units of Light. And it looks like that Benji will be forced to come in here and reinforce and defend this off before any more units get warped in. How this could just be a bait and switch. Keep in mind that there's still the pylon on the north hand side. He could still warp in units up there. But it looks like that Light's warp gates are completed. Lots of these units coming in at the moment, and Benji's Speedlings being forced to take down the pylons on the inside at the same time. Keep in mind that there are some Banelings here from Revenant, and Light's Gateway army consists primarily of Stalkers, so they should be able to kite those quite easily. You need to be wary of those Speedlings for the wraparound. Of course, Benji needs to be careful with his Lings, keeping them away from the Banelings. One Aaron pylon remains standing, a couple of Zealots warped in here on the left-hand side as the production tab gets in the way a little bit. And just so much happening on the field. A lot of micro walls. 2 Banelings actually blowing up on that Stalker. The Stalker remains alive with 2 hit points, and Light extremely low on the drone count at the moment. More Speedlings filing in from Revenant to be met with their death, actually, as Light, only with the 2 Stalkers, ton of Zealots in his base, forced to run away. Benji calls good game, so congratulations to the Singaporean players forcing an ace match for the time being. This will force a game 3. So, yeah, pretty interesting strategy right there, Aaron, with the quadruple proxy pylon, really. 3 of them behind the mineral line. Extremely bold right there, knowing he had that window timing and just exploiting it, really, to its fullest, getting his warp ends. And good job from all the players right there, Revenant especially with that follow-up. So they've got to be on Skype or Vent or something. 1-1 now. So yeah, thanks for joining me. We're going to be going into the ace match shortly. Just waiting for it. Just waiting for it. That could have been bad. Alright, sorry about the bit of rude stopping music. Oh, I'm so tired. Okay, game 3. Welcome to the show match, really. It is best of 3 from the first round of the 2 vs 2 SC2 SEA tournament held by Baka Inu and Zergtastic here between Benji, Light from New Generation, and Singaporean players Alternatives Aaron and Infinite Revenant. Both players playing Protoss and Zerg on their teams. The map is going to be the Ruins of Tarsonis. I have never ever seen this map before. In fact, I was forced to download it just then, and I'm capped currently. So pretty impressive that I can stream while being capped on the internet. Ironically, it's going to be uncapped tomorrow. So if TPG is on their shit, I should be able to stream at 12 o'clock with no problems, whatever. But here we do see that both teams going to be spawning top and bottom. Engine Benji here on the top left as the Yellow Zerg, Light, his partner in crime, with a Miss Rally right there, playing as the blue Protoss. Alternatives Aaron here in the bottom right, and Infinity's Revenant right now. Let's check out the APM. Why not? All the players just going to be warming up. Nothing too much going on. Looks like that Light's going to be spamming the most, but that is fine. That is just fine. That is just fine. So I'm wondering if we're going to see any adjustments here from New Generation. Obviously, Light has to realize that Aaron was getting out his warp gate just a little bit earlier, perhaps at the 10 or 11 gate, and just exploiting the timing as Light was going for the usual 13 gate. So obviously, in a mirror sort of matchup, the earliest warp gate has a small timing window, a little bit of economic disadvantage, but it looks like that late pylon or something. Oh, Proxy actually coming out here from Light. Proxy gateways. It looks like Revenant does spot it, and his Overlord's just going berserk at it. Just going to be warning Aaron, and this looks like they're going to be aiming to take out Revenant early on, perhaps with 2 Proxy Gate Zealots. This will force Aaron to put down his own warp gate for the time being, his own gateway, excuse me, and a spawning pool from Revenant. And not going to be seeing the gas. I would expect to see a Spine Crawler instead, just because you want as many links out on the field as soon as you can, and Spine Crawlers are extremely good at defense, especially against this 2-gate proxy kind of style. And we do see an early pull coming out from Benji, actually already completed, so I should have seen this earlier. It looks like he went for a 9 or 10 pull. So this is an in-sync strategy. First Zealot going to be Chrono Boosted out, and not actually being rallied for the time being, but yeah, it looks like they're in position to take out Revenant. With such a wide ramp, it's going to be extremely hard to defend. Both mains actually in here, so it looks like they're going to be just attacking. Sorry, I'm not familiar with this map once again. I apologize. Lots of Zerglings coming out right now from Benji. The first 6 on the way, and the first Zealot is going to be waiting here. No, actually coming in here with the Probe. And the Probe is going to be assisting in the fight, perhaps even putting down another pylon as he's getting quite close to the supply cap. Instead, going to be Chrono Boosting out 2 more Zealots. Looks like they're going to be coming in here to engage, however. It looks like Revenant's Lings are in position, just going to be waiting upon Aaron's Zealot, and the Zealot does make it in time, picking up the Probe for the time being. And all of his Lings going to be engaging, Ling on Ling, Zealot on Zealot. It looks like that the blue Zealot from Light is going to be able to survive, take out the other Zealot, remaining on 2 hit points, waiting and being backed up by a fresh Zealot, actually. And here we do have 2-on-1 from Light. Looks like the Singaporean army has been separated from each other, and the Australian army is pretty much together. 2 Lings, 2 Zealots, going to be focusing down Aaron's pylon for the time being, trying to supply cap him. But it looks like that Aaron and Revenant are going to be engaging with some extremely tense micro walls for the time being. Going to be trying to engage right here, forcing a lot of Lings into a little choke point right there. The Zealot actually taking down quite a lot of them. Another Zealot goes down. More and more reinforcements pouring in as the minimap. On the minimap, as you can see, lots of the yellow Lings coming in here. Lots of the blue Zealots as well. And really here, it's really close to say. Looks like that Aaron and Revenant are going to be able to defend, I would think, as it looks like that Revenant is going to be getting out those riches very soon. And all that remains standing is 2 Lings and 2 Zealots from Singaporean players. Looks like they're going to be pushing out here with the Roaches, going to be trying to take down these proxy gateways. And with the Roaches, that should be no problem, actually. Oh, actually, huge count of Zerglings coming out here from Benji. If they manage to get this round off, this could be extremely bad for Revenant not paying attention and actually getting surrounded right there. And the first Roach goes down, second Roach follows extremely quickly, third Roach taken care of. But 3 Zealots do remain for Aaron, and it looks like they will be enough for the time being to defend more and more units. No more work is being made, and 4 Roaches actually on the way for Revenant. So as soon as those Roaches come out, if they microwave correctly, they should be able to clean up and kite all these melee units. The Zealots from Aaron should be able to tank the shots from the Zerglings, and it looks like that Benji is going to be forced to retreat. Benji and Light actually forcing to call good game just because they are in such a weak spot at the moment. These gateways are extremely vulnerable, and they know that they would not be able to defend them, especially with the short walking distance from the Singaporean base. So that's the series 2-1 in favor of Alternatives Aaron and Infinite's Revenant. Good series right there. And that's in the first round, actually. So let's take a look at these brackets, see if they are updated. I'll just ask for a game. Oh, actually, Zergtastic's going to be inviting me to a game straight away. Whew! So someone's on top of the game tonight. Okay, it looks like we're going to be going into a game between a Zerg and a Terran, and a Protoss and a Zerg, between Alternatives Jim Diddy, WV's Maximus, RLS Zanuku, and Ghost. RLS, pretty new clan to the scene, actually. I've been seeing their name more and more They recently had a player who won the Community Open last night. Yeah. And I know that RLS Millionaire is, on the way. He's being in the dogsies and stuff. So yeah.